am sick of you, Christine.
What did I do?
Okay, because I just found our group chat that shows that you said it's just dirt and plants. I didn't even see that until just now. Y'all, I was trying to be studious before our live stream today. And my sister said it's just dirt and plants. My dirt and plants is gonna feed you one day because I am gonna make you eat. You're gonna not even know. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this food is so delicious. And then you're gonna be like, oh, how is it so good? And I'm gonna be like, I grew it. I grew it with my hands.
Dirt and plants. Just water it.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
I wanted to give them I wanted to give them the nostalgic feel of how they used to come into our episodes and it felt like they were just like eavesdropping on us talking. But yes. Welcome to the No Asshole Policy Podcast. I am Gaby. I'm here with my two sisters, Angie and Christine.
Hello.
Hi. I have to add a caption underneath my name, the one with RBF, because I don't like watching myself back on camera. I don't enjoy it. And I have been told for many, many, many years about my face. Fix your face. Fix your face. From everybody.
Yep.
They're like, are you mad? I'm like, no, why? Like, you look mad. I'm like, no. And having to do this show and having to go back and do like little clips and things I'm like, why do you look so mad? Like, wow. So I know everybody. I know it. I can't help it. I look pissed off. I'm really not.
It's part of your charm.
It is part of my charm. So I just added it in there, the one with RBF. If you know what RBF stands for, resting face. Okay.
We'll say the real word later on in the stream when we don't have to worry about monetization.
Yeah. So we don't make YouTube mad.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I know everybody.
Yeah, I think my my little title or whatever, it's because I had the wrong I don't know what we were talking about today. I got them all mixed up. So this is going to stay on for a little bit.
Okay.
Because I'm
all right.
going to be judgy.
You're going to be judgy. Well, on that note, I think we should hit the intro, y'all.
Welcome to the No A-Hole Policy Podcast, the show where you'll find three sisters who talk about everything and nothing all at the same time. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfortable, and let's see what madness we can get into tonight.
Gotta move my I always say elbows, and these are shoulders.
These are shoulders.
Not elbows. Okay. Yeah. Well, I be moving my shoulders. All right. So
I was moving my A.
Yeah.
A
little bit in the chair. I can't really. I can't really move it in the chair, but all right, you guys, you made it through the first week of the new year. You're still here.
Yeah, we made it. I don't know.
Yeah, we made it.
I mean, it wasn't difficult.
I mean, I feel like the first year was the year over.
Wait, listen, after 2020, it's all gravy because after the first week of that year, I was like, wait, what is happening right now? Or 2021, sorry.
Yeah.
That was insane. I was like, so nothing really is ever going to, I was going to say nothing's ever going to trump that, but that's a little too on the nose. And I really did not mean it that way. No politics here, but that event was so wild. I felt like I was having some kind of outer body experience because we grew up, Christine and I grew up as children of the military. Like we lived on the bases, so to see kind of that play out, I was like, wait, what's happening right now? Because it felt very like the third world country-ish, like that
okay.
doesn't happen here. We are dignified. We
Are
punch
we?
our ballot and well, I mean,
So
that was kind of the response I was having. Like, are we?
I'm like,
Is
are we?
there smoke coming from the Capitol? Is it smoke?
yeah.
Wait, what's happening right now?
You know, and
and
you kind of lost me for a minute. I was like,
I was so confused. I was like, I'm gonna follow her. I'm gonna ride with her because I need to figure out where this is going.
I was like,
okay, we're talking about January 6th.
Clearly.
clearly,
We got there.
Clearly now. Okay. Yeah.
I was off the reservation somewhere. I'm like,
Oh,
how does this tie to us living on bases? And
okay.
I'm just gonna be like,
yeah. Well, because for me, like the beginning of that year was like,
okay,
we're kicking off the year like this. Really? This is how we're gonna start the year?
Yeah.
And for me, like every time we get past the day, normally January 6th is the day of the Epiphany. Okay, it's the day the three kings came and we celebrate.
Yeah.
So
Holy
mackerel! January 6th being that day, the holy day of the three kings. So we're just gonna we're gonna take our day back.
There we go. Christine, you said you were going to be fasting at the beginning of this new year. Did you do any type of fasting?
I can't fast food right now.
Okay.
But Lydia has chosen my fast for me. So we really don't talk about the fast here in the house because it's a personal thing.
Okay.
So, but she's like, Mom, how about
I bet I know what it is.
What?
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be trolley gummy worms. Those little. No, we could never.
Yeah. But she says fast cursing. I went, okay. So she told me that yesterday. So I called her in here a few minutes ago and I said, hey, come say goodnight to me before I lock the door and blah, blah, blah. And she gave me a kiss and I kissed her and she says, don't forget. I said, but I'm going to be talking to your titi. She goes, it's for Jesus, Mom. It's for God. And I went, huh.
She went there.
Yeah. So
she went all the way there.
Yeah. So I said, well, what am I supposed to say when I want to say certain words? She goes, you're just going to have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like she goes, say boo boo if you want to say, the S word. I went, yeah. And at this time, I'm thinking we're talking about something else. And I'm thinking, I can't because what I thought we were talking about, I needed to use some good words.
Yeah, so you would have had to use those words if that was the episode we were doing.
How could you imagine?
Right.
Boo boo is not going to land right.
Boo boo is not going to land.
But is not going to land right. So I'm like, woo, when you said we weren't talking, I was like, oh, that's right. That's not for a week or two from now.
That's the Lord coming for you and saying, I got your back, girl. We're not even going to talk about that topic today.
Yes.
That's the Lord saying, I got you. I got you. You thought you was out there alone, but I'm with you. Okay? That's the homie holding you down.
Yes. Because I was like, oh, this is going to be tough. I'm not going to be able to say anything because there's so much I want to say on that topic.
Yeah.
But darn it.
And for everybody to be aware, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be reviewing the Real Housewives of Potomac and Salt Lake City. So buckle up.
Yes.
Buckle up.
Because your girls have been doing their homework. I mean, Angie, she been caught up because she stayed caught up. But me right here, I just got into season 3 of Salt Lake City. They just went to Arizona. And let me just tell you, I got opinions.
I mean, listen, Salt Lake City, and we're going to save a lot of this, but like the freshman year of Salt Lake City.
Oh, yeah, they were really out there.
They came in hot. Usually it takes a while for them to like warm up and people like get it. Salt Lake City came in hot from the jump. Yeah. One of my favorites all time.
I think the thing that still just throws me for a loop is that season one of the housewives that married her grandpa. I was just like, we really coming in. We coming in. They did not hold any side. It was just like no bars hold. Like you had seen some shit on Real Housewives. We got you. Just
we got
wait
you
for Salt Lake City.
Which is why
Christine
is going to be able to unleash. I think it's in 2 weeks. Yeah. A couple weeks. We're ready.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
I can't. I mean, I have notes. So, I was in my OneNote. Just I was like,
not the OneNote.
So I had to ask this. Not the OneNote. Okay. Yeah, I got tips and tricks on OneNote. Thank you, TikTok. So, has the intro always been where they have cited verses in the Bible?
No.
Okay, because they do that on this season. They're like, who reads Micah? But it's there, and they have, and I'm like, are you seriously quoting scripture as your intro? Then when we see you on the first episode, you are acting like a straight fool. Yeah, that's why it says I'm full of judgment. So everybody that is listening now, please, when you take the 2 weeks, pray for me, because yes, I am going to judge, and I'm not really going to care who comes for me, because this is a dumpster fire. I'm just going to do
ask you
everything.
Which city we're talking about, but they're kind of both a dumpster fire. So
but I love one of them.
Potomac.
But I love Potomac. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
I love them both, but they're both a dumpster fire.
Oh no, I don't like Salt Lake. These people, they are. I don't like them.
Okay.
We gotta wait.
Like
2 weeks.
We gotta wait. I'm pulling the plug, y'all. I'm pulling the plug. Okay. We know that we're doing our homework. We're watching our episodes. Christine, I assume you're already on season 4 for Salt Lake City.
I've seen the other ones. I've seen bits and pieces between, but yes, I'm all the way caught up.
Okay.
So I'm on episode 3 on season 4, and I'm disgusted.
I'm on season 3, and I'm blown away. So
you're blown away. I'm disgusted.
Yeah, well, I might feel the same way when I get to season 4, but I'm just in season 3 right now. We're gonna see how it goes. But you thought, okay, so you thought today I'm coming with my judgment because we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives, and the Lord saved you. And maybe that's because he's trying to remind you of maybe some of the resolutions that you should be thinking about for this new year, new you, right? Isn't that what they say? New year, new me. Which I never understood, because it's the same old me. It's just another year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and do things differently, but don't hold me to it. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So resolutions, what are y'all's feelings about, let's just like, out there, tell me what you think. Like, do you like resolutions? Do you usually use resolutions? Tell me how you feel about them.
I don't make resolutions.
Oh. You can't fix perfect?
Thank you. That's what my title is. I got to change my title to
go ahead.
Fix perfect.
All right. We'll give you a moment.
Yeah. I don't make resolutions. I used to, but I don't anymore, because I know that they're not really sustainable. And I think that anything that you want to change, you shouldn't have to wait for until a new year in order to do that. Like, if you're going to change something, like, then just do it.
Just do it.
But I would fail miserably. Now, do I think that, coming into a new year, you could like maybe gain a new habit or add something like that? That I'm kind of sort of into, and that I did do a little bit. Like, so I do like my daily readings and my daily devotionals, and some days I'm much better at it than others. I would say I'm really good like 80% of the time. So I'm really working to get to like 100, where like it's daily, like no matter what, like daily. And I don't commit to just whatever, because I have like a breakdown, like here's what you read for this day, right? So I don't read just for whatever it is for that specific day. Like I will just keep reading until I feel like I'm supposed to stop. You know what I mean? Like I will, and so I've been much better at that. And that has expanded to now where I'm reading like almost an hour a day. So it feels better. So I'm probably spending a bit more quality time in my reading in the mornings. So that was just more of like a different habit. I would always read, and I would read my devotionals, but I was like, okay, here's what I'm supposed to read from like, John 1 chapter like 3 to verses like 1 to 20. Right. So, and then I would just read that, and then I would do a little bit of writing. Now I'm just kind of like, this is the section where I'm going to be. And I just keep reading until I feel like whatever it is that I'm supposed to know or learn or be fed into, that's where I stop. And then then I kind of do a little bit of reflection. So not so much, but no, I mean, I think, and like I've tried all the resolutions, diet, food, like cussing.
Yeah.
No. Fail. Yeah. So now it's just like
you bring up, I was just going to say, you bring up such a good point because it's so interesting. I saw like, on Instagram, somebody was saying like, instead of New Year's resolutions, I just like refresh my habit tracker, and just identify like, what are the things that I want to consistently focus on. Right. And then the part that you said about like, you're finding that it's like more quality time, right? So it's like less about just like checking the box, but it's more about like, what are you getting out of that, activity or devotion or practice or habit. So okay. All right. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's probably
a bit more intentional.
Intentional.
Yeah. I just like to set a goal, like one thing that I'd like to do this year, but it's not a resolution. I'm sitting there going, I want to lose 5 pounds.
Yeah.
That's every day of my life. You know what I mean? Or I want to get healthy. So
ditto.
Right now for me, it's just, there are a few things that I want to accomplish this year. But I don't want to put more pressure on myself. I have enough people putting enough pressure on me. Child, please. I don't got that kind of time.
Yeah.
I'll forget.
I appreciate
one of the reasons why I don't commit to a lot of things. I forget. Too busy. But I do, do my devotional. I get up and read, and I do all those things. I spend time, my quiet time with God, and doing those things. I would like, if there's anything that I would like to do, I would like to start a devotional. I've started one, I should say. I would like to complete a devotional with Tito. There's really good marriage devotionals that you can do, but it obviously kind of trails off. You got to make sure that you both are here and one's not tired. Right. So it's, I think that has to be more intentional, but I know he spends his time with God, and we just got to try to link that up. But I mean, we have prayed together. We pray for one another, but, I don't really do a whole resolution.
Yeah.
I think it's a setup for failure. Honestly, it is.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I respect that. I respect it because look, I'm not like a huge, like, I got to set all these resolutions because I feel the same way that you do in that previous years where I have been like, this is my New Year's resolution, January 1st. This is my whole life's going to change. And then, it doesn't, right? Exactly. Just like Christine's face. It doesn't. And then it does. It makes you feel like, well, damn, so I kind of like, I like this whole idea of like, maybe just refreshing your habit tracker, setting a goal for yourself, maybe it's just a goal, and you should be constantly setting goals for yourself. Right. Okay, but if you had to guess, how long do you think people have been setting New Year's resolutions? Like, around what time do you think that like started happening?
So I did my homework in preparation for the show.
I did the wrong homework. Whatever.
All right. Well, Christine, you have to guess then.
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
Let me tell you. Let me give you
biblical times. I'm sure we can find it in the biblical Bible.
Sorta.
Yeah.
The people are referenced in the Bible.
Oh, there was okay. How many tribes were? I mean, come on, 12 tribes of Judah. I mean, how many tribes are we going to go through? There's a whole bunch of people. There is the.
I mean, it's a really big group.
Yeah.
The Jewish people. Israelites?
No.
The Romans?
No, it would be an empire. But it's I mean, good guess.
The Roman Empire?
No, not the Roman Empire.
No.
But now you kind of understand how long it's been happening.
Yeah.
If those are the groups that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so who am I missing?
The Babylonians.
The Babylonians. What?
4,000 years ago. We're talking 4,000 years. People have been making, what appear to be New Year's resolutions. Now, I'm sure that back then they did not refer to them as New Year's resolutions, because I also found so interesting, we all love him, or at least I do. I think I'm probably being influenced by our father, but Neil deGrasse Tyson, he kind of talked about how insignificant December 31st is, like how insignificant New Year's is. Like really, it is just like another day. It has no significance as to like moon cycles or like anything else. It's literally just like, and not that it's made up, but kind of like, time is a construct. So there are some things that we can talk about there, but
I feel so like Neil deGrasse is like such like the party bummer. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but he also talks about the universe and the galaxies and the stars, and he just thinks New Year's Eve doesn't mean anything.
It's a point in time. What are you talking about?
But is time real?
So Child, get on with it. Don't start with that crap. I'm supposed to be not cursing in this episode.
Okay,
is time real? What is wrong? What the poo is wrong with you?
Well,
with the HE double hockey sticks is wrong.
We can talk about that on another episode. Today is about New Year's resolutions. But anyways, 4,000 years ago, but around a topic that I'm very interested in, it was because of the agricultural cycles that were happening. Yeah. And so that was kind of like this like idea of making like a devotion and like almost like your like agreement or promise to their gods, right? And how they're going to start that next like cycle for the agricultural season.
Are we talking about the same thing you found?
Yes, we're talking about the Babylonians. Okay. Yeah. Angie, is that the same thing you found?
I got lost again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which I thought was so interesting, because let me tell you, when I went to start looking for like, how long have people been doing New Year's resolutions? I was thinking like 1950s, 1940s. I was not expecting 4,000 years ago. Okay, that was like not, so I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, that is very interesting. But I would have thought back in the biblical times, because they were just making there was so much happening,
right?
So yeah.
Yeah, like Eve was like, you know what? This year, I'm not going to eat any apples. Like, we'll leave that for last year.
Look where that got us.
Eating apples is so last year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave that behind us. Okay, Adam? I'm going to start this year on a new leaf, and that leaf is not an apple leaf.
That's why they don't call it men of apples. It's fishermen. It's the men.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
I love that.
That's
okay.
You can't, no apples this year.
Yes. All right. So that's kind of like the little bit of history, right? Do you know who established? So you were kind of on the right track earlier. Do you know who established January 1st as like New Year's Day?
Oh, is that really a day for you?
I mean, it depends. It depends. It depends. We'll have to discuss. We'll have to decide. It depends on if time is real.
Who decided? What do you mean? Who
What was
decided?
the empire that you were talking about?
The Roman Empire?
Yeah. Yeah. Supposedly, according to this little, I don't even know how reliable the internet is, because everything on the internet is true.
It's real.
But according
Everything
to
on the
this,
internet is true. Yeah.
everything on the
But if you're reading from the Bible, that's really true.
Oh, well, I'm not reading from the Bible.
Oh, okay.
I'm reading from the internet.
Which
No,
is for sure
actually, I did all of my research today only from the Bible. Okay, so Julius Caesar supposedly said like January 1st is the beginning of the year. I did another thing I did not know.
Really?
Yeah. It says right here. It says without it says right here on the internet, so it's true. It says without communication technology, people across the Roman Empire didn't know what day it was. Like they didn't know like January 1st, February, whatever. And so
I don't
because
think
you have
they're
to
calling
remember
it
that,
January though.
well, they were because our calendar, I think they created the calendar, the Julian calendar, right? Is the Julian calendar, can someone fact check me? Is the
Like
Julian calendar. The Julian calendar is the solar calendar, 365 days with an additional leap day every 4th year. So that's the calendar I think we follow, or because we don't follow the Gregorian calendar, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Or no, I think we do because, oh no, I don't know what we do. What do we do? Do we follow the Julian calendar? The Julian calendar is still used. No, okay, here. Yeah, no, so we do follow the Gregorian calendar.
Okay, yeah, because I think that was just in the news like 2 years ago. The Gregorian calendar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Okay, so the months in the Julian calendar, which was created by Julius Caesar, are Inarius, Februarius, Intercalarius, Martius, Aprilis, Maius, Ionis, Quintilis, Sextilis, September, October, November, December.
Got tired of the ist?
What?
Novemberist, Decemberist, Octoberist.
Yeah, I promise you, that's what it is. That's what's it. That's what it is in Roman, and then it does. It goes. It says all of those, and then it goes September, October, November, December.
They said nothing after August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
that's
You're
wild.
on your own.
That's wild.
Just threw those couple of months in.
Yeah, but I guess supposedly the Julian calendar is still used for religion, like for the Eastern Orthodox Church, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. So that was also an interesting fact. So you were kind of right when you were like, Romans.
Was I really?
I don't know. I'm just trying to give you credit because you prepared for the wrong episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was in here just locked in watching the Housewives.
Yeah.
Just
at least you were doing something productive.
Yeah. Just continue on because that shit was
okay.
That poop was not productive.
That caca. Yeah. Okay, so what do you think are the top 3 most common resolutions that people are making? I'm sorry, Americans are making this year.
Americans. Oh yeah.
I know.
Oh, working out.
United States. Okay.
What did she say?
Working out.
That's number 2.
Eat better.
Lose weight.
Number 3 is eat healthier. Number 5 is lose weight. You guys haven't guessed number 1.
Make more money. Get a better job.
Number 1.
Okay, reduce stress on the job is number 8. Now, make more money isn't on the list because I don't think that's I don't think that could be a resolution because it's hard to get a new job. Okay, right here. I'm raising my hand. It's hard to find a new job.
Sleep.
But
Get more sleep.
Ooh. Sleep. No, sleep's not on here. They don't care
Get
about
married.
No,
Find a
not on-
boyfriend or be in a relationship.
No, people don't care about love.
Or get a divorce.
No, number one is to save more money. Save more money, not make more money. Save more money. Save more money. People want more money.
Sort of the same thing. Really, I mean,
you don't want to give that to me, but you want me to give the Babylonian and the Roman.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. Number 4, spend more time with family and friends. They should start a podcast. It really makes a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Start a podcast.
If they count virtual spending time together, then this really works.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys got most of them, and the if anybody wants facts, this was done on October 19th through 29th, 2023. For respondents 18 through 64 years old, there was about 417 respondents.
That's a mighty pool.
That's a small.
That's a mighty pool.
I know. Yeah. I was like, this is a teeny tiny little pool.
What a little tiny sample.
Yeah. I know that is kind of wild. We'll take it. We'll take it.
What do you think? So I saw some various lists of like resolution ideas, and one of them that I saw I thought was brilliant, and it said cancel a meeting. And I was like, what a great
that could have been an email. Yeah.
Boom boom.
Cancel a meeting. Like what a great resolution.
Yeah.
Right? I thought that was great.
I love this idea. Yeah.
That just made me feel so much better.
That's really
are you sure you read it correctly?
And I was like,
did it say cancel a meeting or cancel all meetings? Because there might have been two L's.
A meeting.
Yeah, right.
I think it was like grouped, and I think it was listed underneath the productivity section. Cancel a meeting, which I was like, that's brilliant. Yeah,
it's true because when the hell are we supposed to get work done if 90% of our day is in meetings?
Well, that's why I have Fridays is my focus day. It's
no
my
meeting
admin day.
Yes.
Well, I prefer no meetings on Fridays.
Right.
But if the higher ups, if that's all they can get, what am I going to say? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Canceled.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No,
thank you.
No, I'll pass.
No, thank you.
But
try again next week.
Usually my Fridays, I used to have Thursdays as my admin day.
Okay.
But Fridays now is my admin day. So I only take, those meetings that they can only cancel.
Right.
Or they can only have on a Friday on that day. And then I just prepare for the following week. Because if not, I won't get anything done. So that's how I try to stay disciplined for the following week is Fridays.
Yeah.
So all admin day.
I try and have at least one no meeting day every month. Like I try and block my calendar.
Month? Oh yeah.
Every month I do one day a month where no meetings, don't even try and chat message me. I'm heads down. It's the only way that you can get stuff done, and it's interesting because if you look at work habit, which has, I promise you, more than 417 respondents, we're talking like thousands of people are like surveyed or monitored or whatever, goes on nowadays. But it really shows that like, even just having like one a month can make a massive difference in how much you can get done. Just to have a quiet day, not going back to back meetings where like they're literally right up against each other. You can't even get up from your desk to go to the bathroom. Like I really feel that I am more abused working virtually than I am working in an office, because at least when you're working in an office, usually people won't schedule you in like a back-to-back because you have to switch rooms. You know, you have to like go from
Right.
room to room.
We're always doing that. You see how
Really?
many times? Yes. Be like,
And you're
gotta go to the
running
next-
to
holding my laptop, going to
yeah,
the next meeting.
oh my
Gotta
gosh.
carry all of it. That's why I'm
Okay.
trying to get better with my OneNote, because I'm holding this
A
big old
notebook.
this whole
Yeah.
thing to a meeting. You know?
Yeah.
It's
It's
But I
brutal.
can't do that.
The previous
Go ahead.
company that I worked for, there would be out of like the 8-hour day, 6 hours would be filled with
Yes.
just meetings. And then you're like,
Frivolous.
well, how am I supposed to actually get all the stuff done
Mhm.
in the 2 hours and that's if you work an actual 8-hour day, which never happens. You're really kind of working
Never.
more 10 to 12, right?
Yep.
So you're just in meetings all day with no
Mhm.
time left to actually do the work that you need to do or responding to emails as a follow-up to the meeting. It
Yep.
was chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chaos. Yeah. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Absolutely brutal. Yeah.
Mm.
Meetings. I don't
Okay,
miss them.
so really, I think we all have a resolution, which is cancel all meetings.
Cancel a meeting. Well,
A
yeah.
meeting, not all.
A meeting, not all. A
All
meeting.
meetings.
A
Okay, all right.
one.
A
Gaby,
meeting.
you need to have more than just, you need to try to at least get some focus time in.
I do. Microsoft, they schedule focus time automatically for you. Which is very nice. And I usually try and keep it. I sometimes even extend it. Like, I only get 1 hour focus time every day, but I'll try and like maybe on a day that I don't have a lot of meetings, I'll try and like extend it a couple
I get
hours.
2 hours, yeah, if I can.
Yeah. I am looking.
Yeah, you need at least
so
2
weird.
hours and back to back so that you can get an hour for your emails and then an hour to like of productivity, an actual productive
Exactly.
work hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like I saw something today. Just because we're talking about like productivity and we've talked about AI before, and I do look ghostly. I have no idea what's going on, y'all.
So you're
that
so
the
animated, you
funny
get further and further away.
I'm
Does it
gonna
stay up
stay
close?
Yeah, so you
here.
get further away from the camera so it starts to blur you with the background.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna stay. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna touch the microphone. I'm
I
gonna
know.
just stay
Stay
right
put.
here.
Our moderator
Because
is
when
going
you
to come get you.
we're gonna get a notification from the moderator.
Look, I can't help it. I'm animated. No, but I saw this thing today, and of course, it's from one of my favorite podcasts, which is Theo Vaughn. And I can't remember who said it. Oh gosh, I wish I had the guy's name. But he was like, isn't it so messed up that what AI is doing is making art, and we have humans working for like no pay at Amazon, like warehouses, and like not getting bathroom breaks. It's like, shouldn't we have the robots in the Amazon warehouses and people making art? Because that's like, isn't that what's supposed to happen? Like, we have the robots doing the things that don't require emotional intelligence or like creativity, but instead you can just like type into ChatGPT and it produces all types of images for you now. And
Well, did you hear the Tesla robot that attacked the worker?
yes, I did hear about that.
That's
I did.
wild.
Which, like, honestly,
your
we should
life
all be
together.
worried. Like, we should all be worried.
A movie. Literally a movie. A movie.
That's okay. That's my New Year's resolution.
It's called iRobot with Will Smith.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's my New Year's resolution, is preparing for the robots.
No, you need to prepare for Jesus, the Lord.
That's true.
Prepare for the robots. Yeah.
Well, is there a way for me to drop this mic? Like,
yeah,
that's a mic. Yeah.
You are preparing for the robots.
Well, no, I just mean like, get ready. Because what if they attack us?
Okay.
Isn't that you just said?
I'm not preparing for the robots. Trust and believe.
Right.
I'm preparing for the Lord.
Right. I'm not saying not to prepare for the Lord as well. I'm just saying I'm preparing for both of them, just in case the robots arrive before the Lord does. Like, what if the robots start attacking us before the Lord comes to save us? I need to be ready for the robots.
Okay. All right. I get it.
Okay.
I'm prepared
Okay.
for
All
both.
right.
Okay. All right.
I love
Okay.
getting underneath your skin.
It's not. It doesn't like I'm like a duck.
Okay. If
What,
you
Angie?
don't stop moving away from the mic,
What did I do?
okay.
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 Act
Somebody
like a
needs to
robot
give me
and
a
just
straight jacket.
Yeah, act like a robot and don't
act like a
move.
robot.
Okay, I promise I will stay right here. It's just because I want to get comfortable, so that I lean back here.
Then
And
move
I get a little bit
then
closer.
move the
Oh,
mic.
but then I agitate.
Then you get in trouble.
moderator.
Right. Yeah, the moderator
But
comes
just
for you.
get into a nice comfortable
comfortable.
position, and then move
Let
the
me-
mic to there, and then
Let me move my elbows.
move
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You good now? You good?
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
I have a New Year's resolution, you guys.
What's
What's
that?
that?
Stop moving away from the microphone.
Just
Let's
on
see.
Tuesdays, please.
Let's just on Tuesdays. Yeah. Or I just need to get a better microphone. That's what my New Year's resolution. Get a better microphone.
What does your microphone have to do with
Because
you
if the
moving?
microphone could pick me up from anywhere, does it not work like that?
No,
Oh,
your
Okay.
microphone is
Okay.
fine. The problem
Okay.
is the user.
Is you.
it's a user issue.
It's the user. User error. User error.
Okay. All right.
You're in IT. You know it's always the user.
It's always the user.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So we kind of talked about, what are the more common resolutions. You guys did pretty good on guessing most of them.
Okay.
Do you think people are able to keep their resolutions? What do you think the statistics are around, being able to keep their resolutions?
All year?
98% all year?
Yeah. Yeah, all
100%
year.
failure.
I wouldn't say 100. I would say
98.
Yeah.
10. I would say 90% fail.
Okay.
I
Okay.
would probably say about, all goofing aside, probably about, I'm between two numbers and they're extreme, like 95% fail or 80% fail.
All right. All right. How long do you think? Okay, so for those that are succeeding, how long do you think they're lasting? What do you think the average time is that people are like, okay, I did it for the first week. I made it through the first week. Do you think people are making it 1 month, 2 months, 12 months? I mean, obviously Christine doesn't think anybody's making it anywhere. For the people,
I would
for the people who are making
say
it, what is it?
4 months.
I say
Mm.
3 months, like a 90-day probation period.
Yeah. 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 The two that are in tie are 2 months and 3 months. So people usually will break their resolution either after the second or third month.
Yeah.
Now, 13% are making it to 4 months.
Okay, who's making it the whole year?
1%.
Exactly. What did I say? What
Yeah.
did I say?
I know. You said
It's
it.
unrealistic. Y'all stop making resolutions. It is a setup for failure. Just get your life together.
Yeah.
That's what you should be doing.
Yeah. Do you think
Get your poop
life
in a scoop.
right?
Get it together. What is the I mean,
right.
my life is not together. I will all my
yeah.
ducks are all over the place,
All over me too.
But I'm not gonna sit here and go, you know what? I'm gonna do 8. No, I'm not. I didn't do it last month. Last year? What makes me think that this new year, because it's bright and shiny, that I'm gonna do it? I ain't doing that.
Exactly.
Just because it went from the 31st to the 1st? No.
See, now you sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, but that's time. He doesn't believe in time, I guess, apparently. There's no sense of time.
He might.
I bet he knows what time it is when his money gets in his bank.
Libel.
I don't that. He'll know that time when he gets paid, right? When he wants to celebrate. I don't know if he's married, but if he wants to celebrate an anniversary, does he celebrate his birthday?
Yeah, maybe.
So there's time. Time matters.
There's time. Time matters.
I don't even know the guy, and he's irritating me.
He didn't say time didn't. I mean, he might have. I don't know. I would have to check with him. I'll call him. I'll call him after the episode. I said it. Okay, what were you going to say, Angie?
I don't even remember anymore. I don't even remember. I don't remember.
That's great. That was, yep. Okay, so do you think men and women equally feel pressured? So obviously we all have like kind of negative connotations with resolutions. We're like, look, we tried it.
Yeah.
We did it. It don't work. It's set up for failure. Like, ain't nobody doing it. So it seems like maybe there's like a little bit of pressure on us to like set the resolutions. Do you think men and women equally feel that pressure to set a New Year's resolutions to better themselves in the new year?
I don't.
I think women probably feel more pressure than men.
Yeah. Christine's like, don't even include me in the survey because I don't feel any pressure. Okay.
I don't give a damn.
I'm not. I don't give a damn.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
There were no dams left to give.
No.
Yeah, I think it's more pressure on women than men because I don't think men give a damn.
Yeah, most of them don't. But you'll be intrigued to know that and this survey had 1,000 people, so we have a little bit of a bigger sliver of our peoples, but still a very small, teeny tiny sliver. But 1,000 people, and surveyed around the same time, October 2023. 64% of women said that they felt pressured. 60% of men. That's very interesting to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess apparently I must be PMSing or something. So I'm wondering if the 64% of women are pressured from their partner, probably a man, saying you do this, that, and the other. So that's what I'm thinking.
Well, those partners are red flags if they're trying to pressure their partner into changing themselves.
Because I'm sure the women I want to have what my New Year's resolution is to get married or have a baby or it's probably and I really don't even care.
I'm going to say speculation.
Yes.
Social media. I think social media puts a lot of pressure.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's a lot of more women because these men out here, not all men.
Not all men.
Not all men.
I would say a lot of that pressure probably comes from social media.
Yeah.
The videos they see and, they're beautiful and rich and thin and it's all fake. So
you're also,
I would guess,
only seeing the highlight reel.
Oh, yeah. While you're saying that, Anne, I'm going to go off topic. Like squirrel. We always do. Yeah, squirrel. But you had said something social media and rich and all this kind of stuff. Did you hear the new trending topic for decorating or household decorating?
No.
Is that the right word? Like, right? Decorating? You guys are looking at me like I'm saying the wrong word.
No, because I'm trying to think of like if I've heard of a trend in decorating. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Lived in. Like your house is like looking a mess.
Girl.
That's what they're saying now.
I've got that nailed down, locked.
People
tight.
are not. They said that this is the new how you go and decorate or how you're going to accessorize with your crap all over the place. I'm there for it.
I have a real problem I have a real problem. This is a big pet peeve of mine of influencers trying to take things that are not a choice of those that are not as wealthy or privileged and make it into a trend. Like this whole idea of like, yeah, we're going to decorate our homes to appear lived in. Like what? Just live in your house.
No, what I'm saying, maybe you did you not understand the words I'm saying to you?
You said decorating the house to be lived in.
No, what I'm saying. You don't understand. The words come out and just did a whole bunch of goobly gob, and you heard.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I said it wrong. So what they're saying is, when they have these influencers, your house doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have everything doesn't have to have your house is just lived in.
Okay. So you don't decorate it to look lived in.
No, it's just that's the new trend. You just live. You do your
okay.
you do your thing.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Because I'm wondering, what are you upset about?
But you know how like Kim Kardashian and them folks have like
they're not people, those are robots.
Suits.
What are you talking about?
Wait,
that's the newest conspiracy.
Don't forget, Gaby is the social cog woke voice for the rest of like
I am.
No Roger, no rerun, no rent. That's Gaby. Yeah.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm ready to cheer. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to put my fist for it.
Okay, Christine, do you remember that episode? No Roger, no rerun, no rent from Good Times?
Yeah.
When they're picketing outside. No Roger, no rerun, no rent.
Yeah. I just have, we're here.
Now I feel
we're
old.
Queer. We're da. That's what I know.
Same thing, but this is back from the 70s. No Roger, no rerun, no rent. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's the same as we're here, we're queer, but okay.
Because that's the one I know.
But yes, so apparently that's the new. Your house doesn't have to look immaculate.
I mean, I kind of like that. I like that we're not trying to like show off how. Okay, talking about influencers. Let's go off another tangent. I really thought it was hilarious. This couple that I follow, I think they're just funny little nuggets. They're just cute together. And I like, they do funny things. But they recently, in the $1 million home that they live in, after commenting that they run into celebrities sometimes in their neighborhood, posted some reel about like POV, how it feels to like scroll through Zillow on homes that you can't afford. And like literally every one of their followers are like, you realize how out of touch you sound right now, right?
Exactly.
Because you're sitting in your $1 million home. Like we can see the background of your home in your massive kitchen that's like a chef style kitchen with like multiple ovens and like, like hanging
People
copper pans. And it's like, they're like, it's like, no. But see, here's the thing. When we're doing that, we're looking at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, hold on. Like it was just so silly.
Okay, sorry.
That is
okay,
when I think having a neutral party come in and kind of like keep you grounded for like self-awareness checks. You know what I mean? Like, that's not such a great idea. Yeah. To have people in your circle that's going to that is going to be like, say that out loud one more time. Yeah. It was kind of like, so I had an appointment this week. I stopped by Christine's house on the way home because I was like, oh wow. I had a really big aha moment. So we all know Christine, she had a medical issue, really kind of rocked me, didn't really kind of was like, unsettling. Don't like this very much. Mm-hmm. So I have my very first appointment with my mental health care lady. And so we're talking and I tell her what happened. And I'm like, this is just like uncool, like not happy about this. Our generation needs to be taking care of our parents. And like, not that you're ready for your parents, but you're more prepared for that to happen to a parent, not to a sibling. And I'm like, this is the first time we've ever had like an illness in our generation. And she just goes, looking at me like, I'll wait. Yeah. Realizing that what I just said And I'm playing it back in my head going, what? Hold on. And she's like, mm-hmm. I'm like,
Yeah.
I heard it. Hold on. Let me
simmer on that.
Let me think. But I loved how she just waited a moment, like, you'll get there. I'm going to let you sit with that phone for just a minute. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't try to
play
like,
that one back.
Yeah, because she saw me kind of like as soon as I spoke it, you know what I mean? She was like, she kind of put her pen down, just waited.
Yeah.
Are you there yet?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
Oh.
No, 2022 didn't happen.
Yeah. No, we skipped over 2022. But it was like, but like, it was like, boy, I sometimes think that I have pretty good awareness. And I was like, like, not at all. Like, not at all, which then made me feel bad. So then I started crying because then I felt bad because I was like, I didn't take her feelings into consideration. And so then I was doing that whole rap. And she's like, okay, you're feeling bad because your sister did what you told her to do. I was like, but I didn't think about her feelings. You know, I mean, you know, she was like, well, I thought we were going to go to like every couple of weeks, but I'll see you next week. And I was like, okay, you know. So you think you have enough self-awareness, and then like things like that happen, you're just kind of like, oh,
kind of trips you up.
Second.
Yeah,
kind of trips you up because when you're in it, you don't kind of, you know, your perspective and your kind of vision is really kind of jaded and bubbled, and But as soon as I said the words out loud, I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then of course I backtracked and I was like, well, you know, hers was really acute and it happened really fast. And she's like, okay,
enough of your poo poo.
Yeah. But cancer's kind of real. And I'm like, I know, but you know, I had time. And she's like,
kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, but you didn't plan for that. And I was like, yeah, I get that. But all I just say when you were talking about, you know, the lack of self-awareness is like you can literally be in it for like a couple of years and then still not even see it. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh. And then of course I felt bad about feeling bad. So there's that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
the
she came over and told me.
I are making. Yeah, I'm like the faces of that Christina and I are making right now is because we're like, well, we remember,
we were there, and we couldn't have no emotion. We had to be like, okay,
yeah, I know. And she's like, well, you kind of told them that like you didn't want anything from them. They're not to talk about it, you know. And I was like, yeah, I know, yeah. She's like. So you're concerned about how they're feeling, but you didn't want that. And I was like, huh. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's one of the reasons why Angie spoke to me a lot during it, because I could kind of shut off the Christine part, the sister part, and just be like, well, these are your choices. Part. I can be super dry.
Yeah.
This is what it is. I don't know what you want. She's like, can we do this? No.
Yeah.
What does your oncologist say?
Yeah.
I can't do this because you can't. She's got her own medical dictionary over there. I'm like, stop Googling everything. Stop it.
Yeah.
But sorry. Yeah. Okay.
So I was thinking, but all that to be like self-awareness.
Yeah.
It could be lacking, even when it's like literally in your face.
Yeah.
You're like, no, nobody in our generation has ever been sick.
Yeah, never.
And as I'm repeating the story to Charles is like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on a second, I'm not done with the story yet.
Yeah.
He's like,
don't worry, it gets
full
there.
circle. It's gonna get there.
We're gonna get
it's gonna be full circle. Yeah. So much I had to stop by my sister's house on the way home
Yeah.
I just
Because when she told me, I'm looking at her like, I hope this is gonna land somewhere where I don't have to point it out to you, because I'm gonna have to act like this never happened because she doesn't want any emotion tied to this. Okay.
Okay, so Angie's New Year's resolution is being a little bit more self-aware.
Definitely being a
that,
little
maybe,
more self-aware.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Just with
But
herself.
see, that's why I love therapy. It's because it gives you that space to just say things out loud, and then you're like, wait,
It's
what?
It's not therapy. It's
Yeah.
the mental. You see the mental health lady, or whatever.
Yeah, the mental health lady.
Well, and the one thing is that she did say that we are probably going to be scaling back our sessions, and she did say that there's a point where you can
Transitioned
over you could be too far into therapy where all of a sudden it becomes a bit self-indulgent, and what happens is you do so much therapy it just becomes all about you. It's all about me. You become a bit, kind of
narcissist,
narcissist and kind of self-indulgent. Yeah. And she's like, that's not gonna happen. Okay. She's like, but I definitely see those people where you're in it for so long that it's just all about me, all about me, all about me, all me, my problems, and you're not really kind of working to like fix issues.
Yeah,
you know what I
can
mean?
See that.
Oh.
And yeah, and I was like, yeah, because we're getting to a point, and she actually said after Victory Day when I was finishing foundation, she saw a really big shift in my mental health, and I did too, because she actually said, I'm not really sure how much more I can do for you, because like you got this on lock with Jesus right now, and I was like, you're right. So we are probably going to be scaling back, but I like her because she is mindful of how much she thinks that she can do for me, and that she doesn't go overboard in an area where it becomes where it's no longer helpful. You know me. And I thought that, she's just not in it for a paycheck.
Yeah, finding the right mental health lady is like so important because it takes time. Okay. Like people don't understand.
Therapy. Okay,
there we go. Got it out.
But seriously, I like going through the process of like finding the right therapist that's a good fit for you, that speaks the language that you resonate with, that understands what topics to focus on. It's a process. So like, to find somebody that you like vibe with is so cool. Totally.
I
think that's so cool.
Yeah, she's really, really good, and like she's someone that I would could definitely be friends with. You know what I mean? She's she's just, she's younger than me, but she has a child. I don't know how old, but I think grade school, I think. But somebody who seems pretty grounded, well-rounded, just easy, very, very easy to kind of hang around. Yeah. So I like her a lot. She's a good lady.
Nice. I like that. Yeah. I like that. Okay. So then
New Year's resolution.
Yeah. Okay. So then that answers your question, because, really my next question is, what are y'all's resolutions? But I think you kind of answered that for me at the very beginning, which is nothing. You can't fix perfect. Okay. Here. Yeah. But okay. So if you had to refresh like your habit tracker, because I think I want to try and do a habit track. And I agree with Angie, like the whole idea about not like waiting until the first, like whatever you want to do, just start doing it today. Start doing it today, tomorrow, like just do it. That's Dad's favorite thing. He's like Nike says, just do it. He loves that. He's even bought me shirts that say just do it on it. It's like the Nike shirts that have that on there, because I'm trying to think what was like the first time. I don't know what it was, but that's been his thing.
He's
for a
always
while.
said
Like,
it.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. I'm like, it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. All you have to do is just do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. Yep. So what are we gonna just do? What are our habit trackers maybe getting refreshed with? So Angie, you said you're having more intentional like devotionals and
Reading.
readings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely being
Christina?
more aware.
And more self-aware.
Awareness. Self-awareness.
Awareness.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna cook more healthy.
No, I
foods.
mean, no,
don't
because
know.
that's going back to a resolution. But you said that you wanted
I
to
don't.
maybe do the marriage devotional.
Yeah, but I don't.
Like
That takes two people, so I have to do it for
that's
myself.
true. That's true.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
That takes
Okay.
two people. I think maybe
Yeah.
I want to more habits. Habit tracker. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to
Yeah.
change anything. I don't wanna-
Good. Yeah. Hey, I like that. That's an acceptable answer. You don't have to.
But
do
I don't
that.
want to be like it's because I've got it all together. I don't. I think that I think that I want to be more I guess if I have to choose, I want to be more present when it comes to my life
Mm-hmm.
and in everything in totality, when it comes to my kids and when it comes to church and when it comes to my marriage and all those things. I think I want to be more present because I can absolutely 110% disassociate in a New York minute. And I'd be like, ain't my problem.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just because I don't have, it sounds so wrong. I don't care enough. The things that I want to be plugged into, you will know those are into. I don't want to feel fake. I don't want to feel like I'm plugged in because you know what? I want to be more aware. I just want to be a better person every day.
Do you think you kind of disassociate for protective reasons or?
I think a little bit of both, protective and selfish.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because I know I can be selfish. And sometimes, and I don't know, this is for all people that are in the medical field or anything, you get exhausted from a lot of fixing and doing and all that. So that when something non-work related comes your way, you're like, yeah, I'm not down for that. I tell you guys all the time, I get off at 5, done. I stop, but it's just, and it's because I want to, I have worked on for so many years on so much self-care that I refuse to let outside influences take control over me. Because of my history, I have to be grounded. I cannot allow whatever this person's doing or that person's doing. I am, because then I get too locked in and then I want to fix it and I can't do that. So I want to be more present with the things that I can do and be involved with this, and that's my family, and that's just things like that, things that are just more meaningful than these other things that are just not gonna produce anything into my life. I've done so much healing and so much repairing that I refuse to allow anything to disrupt that. And so it's very easy for me to be like, I'm good. There are family members that it takes a lot for me to call back or text because that drama is not for me. I can't. It just takes to, because I can't, and this is a super, super selfish reason. I can't understand why there are certain things that happen in your life that you can't just move on. You have the guide, you have the steps. Like Dad says, just do it. Just do it. It's yes, I'm, very judgmental when it comes, like, come on, just the hell's your problem? So that's why I don't call certain people. Because I just can't get involved like that. It's too much. It disrupts my soul. And then I feel too judgy. So then I just leave it alone. Don't give me the opportunity to judge, because I will. So it's best that I don't.
Right.
That's a long-winded answer to what you were. I'm sorry.
But I think it speaks volumes. I really love it. No, I really do. Because, like, if you kind of think about it, resolutions are really about, like, thinking about maybe, like, the future self, and thinking about, like, what the past self didn't do. So this whole idea about, like, being present is really just about being here in this moment and saying, like, I'm not going to get caught up in maybe, like, Angie, you said, like, dissociating to protect myself. So, like, I'm not going to use old behaviors to, like, keep myself disconnected from what's going on. And I'm not going to be worried about, like, the tomorrows and the next, and I'm just going to be here in this moment. And I love that. I love, like, I love it.
And that's one of the reasons why I can forgive so easy, because I just want to forgive and move on. I don't want to worry about the BS that you're going to give me tomorrow.
Right.
Man, because I'm not going to call you tomorrow. I don't care. I don't got to forgive you tomorrow. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with it. I communicate with who I want to communicate with, because that produces something in my life. I've had a lot of negative stuff happen to me, whether it's self-inflicted or not, that I'm like, man, I don't got time for all that. I don't want it. I'm a better person when I can just go, I don't even put it on a shelf. I just don't, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's like cotton candy. Just put it in water.
Yeah. So
have you ever seen I'm sorry, I'm gonna get slightly, I feel like it's connected, but I'm gonna get slightly off topic. Have you ever seen a little raccoon take a cotton candy and he puts it in water and he's like, oh my gosh, what happened to it?
A raccoon?
Yeah, like a little raccoon. He's like, oh, I got cotton candy, I gotta go wash it off. And then he puts it in the water to wash it off, and then it dissolves, and he's like, where's my cotton candy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like it's something she saw after partaking. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I don't know what.
Well, anyways,
I don't know if I've ever seen a raccoon just holding cotton candy and putting it in water. Is it a cartoon character?
No, it's a real raccoon. I'm going to send it to you. It's adorable. It's adorable. Okay. You're going to love it. Be present with me, okay? Be present with me.
Okay.
All right. Well, if I were to refresh some of my habit trackers, I think I would create one, because I've never habit tracked.
You can do it in OneNote.
On it. It's on. I think I would want to, like for me, it just seems like simple things, like I just think I should drink more water. Like sometimes I have headaches and I'm like, did I have water today? And it's like, maybe in the form of coffee. But I do. I kind of like.
I can relate. I can relate.
Right?
I can relate.
Like,
I can relate.
I've got
I feel
cups,
you. Yeah.
but I just sometimes water intake is really difficult. So I feel like if I just track that, that could really help me. But I also am on the same page as y'all. So even though I have been eyeballing both of you for, like, we don't like resolutions. Yeah, I'm not. I just it fucks with my mental. I think we're late enough. We're an hour into the stream. I can say the F word. But it does, because to the point that you've made, Christine, about it being like, it sets you up for failure. Like, I think when you feel that pressure and you're like, if you don't do it, and I feel like And then I feel like I got to put on like I am doing it, you know? But then I'm like, who's watching me? Like nobody, you know, other than like
Yeah.
myself. And then, but then I'm like, I'm failing myself, and I'm like disappointing myself. It doesn't create good feelings for me. Instead of being something that's positive that I look forward to, it feels more like a burden, right? So I kind of like the whole idea that, yeah, it's less about resolutions, right? Like I have to resolve something, right? Because you're right, you can't fix perfect. And it's not that we're perfect,
Right.
but it's just that we're not issues, I guess, is maybe how I'm trying to see it.
Not a problem that you have to fix. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So it's not a resolution, but it's more of an aspiration. Maybe that's what it should be. New Year aspirations.
Yeah.
Things
I like
that
Oh.
I hope to do, right?
That's so good. Yeah.
Right? Like New Year aspirations. And last year I had a really cute, debt-free in 23. That didn't happen. So
But it was something debt no more in 24.
yeah, debt no
Right.
more in
Yeah.
24. So we're gonna make it happen this year. I feel very confident because we did make progress. We made progress last year, which I'm like really, like honestly looking at like last year and like all the crap that happened and the travel. Like we're doing 2 cross country. We're back in Washington, which cost of living out there is wild. I just feel like, you know what? I am pretty proud for like the little progress that we made on like getting some things paid off, doing some consolidation, like really focusing in on our budget, other than, when I stimulate the economy through my Grubhub orders and provide employment for others.
Supporting dad
So,
with
yeah.
when we work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, we pay, we have to go to work so that he gets his Social Security.
Yeah.
So,
you're welcome, Dad.
Correct.
You're welcome, Dad. Exactly. Exactly. Every time he says he's on a fixed income, I'm going to remind him that I pay that fixed income.
You know how
he's
he
gonna
can
say he
pay it
needs a
back?
raise
By liking and subscribing
Yes.
to our channel.
Yeah.
If he wants us to continue to
if he wants that
support
paycheck,
him,
Gosh.
he needs to like and subscribe. So if you're watching right now, like,
Dad.
subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's down there somewhere.
Oh, maybe it's
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, that was really weird. Whatever it was that you were like looking like you were trying to tickle. Yeah. It looks like a little gremlin or something. I don't.
It is weird. A little. Look, because for anybody who likes them, they're like the little octopi. But I didn't want to get one that was angry and happy, so I got one that was anxious because that's me. Truly, I'm a worry bug. I worry about everything. So this is my anxious face and my happy face.
Yeah, those are so cute.
Oh, leave it on the happy face. Leave it on the happy face. I like that one.
We'll leave it on. Yeah. Because you guys made me happy.
Yeah, because you are going to receive whatever it is that you're looking at. So you need to receive it.
Bring it to me.
Bring it in.
I need it.
You're only going to reinforce whatever it is that you're visually seeing.
That's so
you
true.
Keep it on the happy
That's
face.
so true. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Done and done.
Speak it into existence, girl. Speak it into existence.
Yeah. It's called manifestation. Look it up.
That's not biblical.
The lady, but she's adorable. She goes outside and she yells at the universe in her robe, and she's like,
"Who does
manifest?" I have to.
Oh, she's on TikTok or something. But speaking into existence is biblical.
Right.
So they stole it is
biblical.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. It's biblical.
Yes.
Look, be present with me. Don't disassociate. Be right here with me. Be present. All right, y'all. We have had a good time tonight.
Yeah,
we've had a good time. Yeah, thank you for everybody who came. It looks like Catherine just popped into the chat. Hello, Catherine from California.
Hello. Hey.
Yeah, just popped into the chat. Thank you everybody for coming by. Next week we have the internet takedown list.
Yes.
Take
Please
down.
send us your ideas. If you think that there's an internet list that we should take down, because it's like one of our favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Send us the internet
is.
list. We'll take it down. We will one through whatever. We're taking it down.
We can take down a list. So
Yep.
upcoming, we have the internet list we're going to take down, celebrity gossip that I don't know because I'm totally out of the loop.
Yep.
And then we're going to be talking about Super Bowl halftime shows. We've got crazy legal stories coming. Shit that goes viral, and we don't know why stuff goes viral.
Why?
Teach Real us. Housewives of Potomac, Salt Lake City, life updates, St. Patty's Day, Women's History Month. I mean, we got a lot coming up. If there's something that we need to cover, drop it down in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah. But next week is going to be the internet list we need to take down. If there's a list we need to take down and shred, which we could do happily.
Probably these resolution lists. Get them shits out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Don't give me any ideas.
We can shred a list.
We got this. We got this.
We do got it.
Yeah.
We do got it.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Christine, you better bring some good lists for us next week. And unlike my eldest sister said, she gives the best advice. And that best advice is to like and subscribe to the madness that this is. So if you want to continue seeing us, do the buttons. I don't know where they are. They might be below me. They're probably below and I think to like the left or the right of me. So just pick the side.
You'll find them. We've got a very smart. We've got smart followers.
Yeah.
They're wise.
They know.
Wise.
Just like Dad says, you know what to do. All right.
Just do it.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.
And that is a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you enjoyed yourself, please hit the subscribe button and leave a comment. We'd love to see you back next time. You can reach us at info@noassy.com. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram and even on your favorite podcast platforms. Until next time, bye.